I would spend hours on end just on Battlefront, just building up the relationships with everyone and moving up the ranks.
I was just kind of playing the game like for fun, like I wasn't really trying it, and then my brother, he said it was really good and he got me into it, and it was probably the best thing I've done in a while. It was a good choice.
I'd say the people, they're very kind and they're welcoming and they're understanding, and it's just very nice.
Y'all have done a great job with the server. Like, I've enjoyed it. I've been here for 2.5 months, and it's amazing. It's a really fun server. Like, I'll catch myself being on my phone, like at rehearsal or something like that, chatting with some of the boys.
It's a great community. Everyone gets along most of the time.
Let's start over.
I joined the GRM because a TikTok pop-up when I was bored during lockdown, and it'd been a very long time since I'd played Battlefront 2.
I saw like post on Xbox, and I was like, okay, I'll see what this is.
I was scrolling one day. I thought it was just a gaming group at first. I didn't even know it was a MILSIM, and I joined because I wanted people to play with on the game.
I had some time off, and I thought it would just be fun to join the GRM, spend some time with some people, and play my favorite game, Battlefront.
Another clone, Surf. I was playing a lot of Hero Showdown with him, and he was like, "You know what? Do you want to join a group that we could do a lot more stuff like this with other people?" And I joined the server that night. It's been so much fun getting to experience coming up in the GRM with somebody else.
I am Rabbit3556, and I'm a major in the 212. I think that there's a lot of camaraderie. A lot of, it's easy to make friends with people, and anytime I go into a deployment, no matter who's there, I can usually count on a good time. I think we're really great at training new players. It's very much pick it up as you go. When I first started playing Battlefront a little less than a year ago, I was a pretty bad player, but it really shapes players into being more competitive and just overall stronger, whether they're going to play in deployment or on their own. Some of my favorite memories, I'd say, would be playing Deceit after hours with a bunch of people from the 212. Got a lot of clips of those that I was watching back earlier today, actually. So I was going through a rough time, and I just was bored at home a lot, and so I figured I'd get Game Pass after many years of having an Xbox and only playing single-player games. And after playing for a couple weeks, I got a recruitment message from Zero, and I figured, what the hell, why not? Why not join a Discord server? I had to gauge, what kind of people am I dealing with? What kind of personality and humor should I bring to this group? It's more than just people that you play a game with. Eventually it becomes friends and people that you collaborate with, and it really does become a community within a community.
My name is Ray. I'm 0705, and I'm a lieutenant in the 41st. I joined the GRM when it first opened back in July or August. I've been in all three legions. When I first rejoined, I joined the 87th, which turned into the 212th. I got CSN while I was in the 212th, but decided I wanted to join the 501st because I had some old friends in there. I rose the ranks in the 501st all the way up to Major. And then I just wasn't happy there anymore, so I decided to transfer to the 41st, and I've really been enjoying it here. I was never in the old GRM, but I joined the TSR back in 2021, the successor and the predecessor to the GRM. I was in some other small MILSIMs, but it just didn't feel the same, so when I heard the GRM was reopening, I knew I had to get back in there. I've always heard good things about the 41st. There's just some really great guys over here, and they've just, when I first transferred here, they just made me feel very welcome, and they've just made me feel a part of it, even though I almost was like an outsider. If you enjoy Battlefront, it's a good way to play with people. You make a lot of good friends. I think, like I said earlier, it's just a great community. You can find people that like to play other games that you might like. I mean, I still talk to people that even didn't rejoin the GRM just as friends. Like, you can just make a lot of good friends here. I lead the 41st TikTok film team, and I help a lot with the comp, figuring out game plans and leading and helping the younger guys and people newer to this. If you ever lead a good deployment, you might get like a ping or two saying, "Hey man, that was a great deployment, good job." That just kind of feels like a nice reward. Like, just be yourself, don't be shy. You know, you just gotta find your place. Just find your place, and don't try and be someone you're not. Just to try and stick it out with like one leader.
I joined the server like a little over half a year ago now. I am CT2559 Command. I'm a clone captain. I am currently in the 501st, the best legion.
Lost. Prepare to hold back, brothers.
I used to be a part of an old MILSIM for Battlefront, and I kind of always remembered going to those depths when I was younger, and I kind of wanted to get back into it. Obviously, it turned into a lot more than that. The people are very friendly. You kind of build a relationship with the fellow members. You also get to know the lower ranks, and kind of cool to watch them build up how you built up when you first came. Definitely unique. As to there's no real comp side to Battlefront, just playing by yourself. But when you get into like these Legion versus Legion, it can be kind of stressful, but it's good, like a good kind of stress. MILSIM versus MILSIM, it's like your best of your best going against their best of their best, and it's a really unique kind of area of Battlefront that not that many people get to play in. A lot of people do talk outside of depths and Discord, and they kind of create friendships over time. Like, a lot of people have known each other for a long time, like multiple years. So there's two ways to look at this. If you're kind of into the more competitive side, definitely join up. We do have a lot of comp. Or if you're looking to play with other fellow people that are good at the game, get on that leaderboard, definitely join. If you're looking for like a chill time, you're looking to talk to people, you're looking to play with people, we have plenty of casual people that are kind of there to play, have fun, socialize, talk to people. It may look intimidating at first, but I promise you, once you get to know the guys, they are a great bunch of people.
The most influential people to me in the GRM.
The two people that shaped me to be the officer I am today is definitely Rebo and Mist. God bless both of them.
Probably Mist, because he's the one that actually trained me in everything.
I have to say, probably Fixie, Echo, Fixer.
Tragic. He kind of brought me back into the server. He's tried to encourage me to come to deployments and stuff.
Definitely Jack. He was the guy that helped me with squad leading practice. Shout out to him, right? He's a nice guy.
CT Caelan. He was my first recruit, and now he's my best friend.
Tobin, one of the CCOs in the 41st. Tobin's almost kind of filled that role after Fixer retired. We've been through a lot together. I mean, he's always helped me when I needed it.
Maggie was a super big support to me in the start, just, helping me feel comfortable in the server. Really being something that, you didn't feel kind of out of place. You felt like you could kind of settle in right away. And
Ray was always kind of the guy that I talked to. Dinjarin was my big mentor when it came to helping me out for stuff.
Probably Lieutenant Shear. Whenever I was a sergeant trying to make my way up to CSM, he like gave me a lot of one-on-one training and stuff to help me better my leads and get to where I am now.
Those are like the people who help me the most. Like, I just really am thankful for them.
It really says something that, you know, I can sit here and I can walk myself through it, because it means that it was such a large part of my life that I remember every little bit of it.